Hey guys, this is Mel, and I am back to talk about a different video, but it's been a long time, so I'm here to talk about Legacies, and that is the Season 3 promo that just released on December 10th, 2020, when we had to unexpectedly have to had a short Season 2 in the middle of March due to the pandemic. So it's finally new footage that we get to see, so I'm here to talk about it. I'm recording on December 11th, so day after. Don't know when you guys are going to be seeing this, just because I have one more week left of school, and it's like all my projects are due right now, so I'm just recording it just for my thoughts, and then whether you get it will probably be a few days after or a week, depending on my schedule. But yeah, try to do something a little different here. First time I'm actually going to try to do a reaction with the video and talking to you guys about it. I'm a little slow when it comes to trying to figure out these things, so it's a different type of format for me this time. But I will admit, this isn't the first time I've seen the trailer. I've seen it twice on Instagram. But so I've noticed some things here and there, but there are some things I do want to talk about. So let's get started.
I'm sorry it came to this.
She won't wake up.
What did you do?
I wish I could be by your side as I say my final goodbye.
Okay, here's the thing though. At the end of Season 2, we had not only Josie, I'm assuming Josie got trapped, or Josie got the darkness released from her and went to the necromancer. So we have regular Josie back. But in doing so, Hope went into Josie's mind and she got turned to stone before the darkness got released. So I'm assuming that is why Hope is stuck comatose in the real world, is because her mind is still trapped inside of Josie's. That's what I'm assuming. And then in regards to Landon, he got stabbed by the golden arrow because of Raph, who was under the control of the necromancer, who now has the dark magic that Dark Josie had. So also with that in mind, that happened in episode 16 when we were supposed to have a 20 episode count for Season 2. So 17, 18, 19, and 20 were meant to deal with the aftermath of both Landon and Hope kind of being off the board, so to speak. So the fact that the Season 3 is going to be starting with those 4 episodes also has me worried, because with Landon talking right now, I don't really, like, I'd want to assume that he's going to live to be in Season 3, to continue Season 3, but, like, he's making it seem like he's going to do this big ultimate sacrifice, and it seems like it's going to be one of those, well, like, when are Landon and Hope, are they just missing each other, like, one wakes up, the other one goes to sleep, or vice versa, or something like that. So it's a little bit something like that, but let's continue.
Where the hell is Hope Michelson when you need her?
True.
And if I can go out doing this one good thing that will help you live a better life, it was worth it.
Also, we have to remember that Lizzie's life was also tied to Landon, because Lizzie and Dark Josie went through the merge, and they assumed that Dark Josie would win, so they made it look like Lizzie died, but her life force was tethered to Landon, who's a phoenix and who can't die, only to have him get stabbed right here
To bring back Landon,
by Raph. So that's another question there. We see Lizzie alive in the promo, but I have to wonder whether or not that's maybe what's keeping Landon alive, is because technically Lizzie's alive, even though she needs him to be alive. I don't know. But this is the next part I really want to talk about.
you need the spirit or the host to be willing, right? I want you to put his spirit in me.
This just got spicy.
Legacies.
That's the
New
end of the promo
episodes start
anyway.
January 21st.
But here's the thing though, Landon having his spirit put into Raph's body, that's not nothing new in the world of the Vampire Diaries and the originals. Because if you remember, in Season 2 of the originals, that's pretty much a huge chunk of the season. I'm sorry with my hands. But we had Cole going into Caleb's body. We had Finn going into Vincent's body. We had Esther going into Cassie's body. So, and then we had Rebecca going into Vincent's wife's body. I think her name was Eve or Eva or something. I can't remember. It's been a while. But, like, it was a huge thing, the whole body jumping. And Alark originally, or not Alark, Klaus did it originally with Alark in Season 2 of the Vampire Diaries. So the idea of Landon's soul being put into Raph's body is not something new. So I'm excited to see that happen again. And then also at the same, well, also if you go to the Vampire Diaries in Season 7, you had the whole Phoenix Stone thing, where the souls trapped in the Phoenix Stone could be put into other bodies. So we had Stefan put into Ambrose's body, or vice versa, and then we had Florence being put into Joe's body, when Alark originally thought he was resurrecting Joe. So it's a whole, so body hopping is not new in the world of Vampire Diaries, the originals and the Legacy. So I'm glad to see that they're going to keep putting it in here. But the thing that I really want to talk about is the fact that if we get Landon in Raph's body, that means visually it's going to look like it's Raph and Hope together, as opposed to like Landon and Hope as like the ship. Like, don't get me wrong. Okay, Legacies is one of the shows where like I could pretty much ship anybody with anybody, as long as they have like genuine chemistry, whether it's friends, lovers. I don't care. I literally, so like for me, I love Landon and Hope together. But then like I also love Raph and Hope together. But then I also love Josie and Hope together. I love Lizzie and Hope together. I love like Josie with Penelope, Josie and Raph. Like Josie, like there's a whole Lizzie and MG, Lizzie and Sebastian. There's a whole bunch of ships, and it's like I don't care. They all look good together as long as like they're on my side when it comes to like which characters are good and bad. I don't care. So the idea of, because they also kind of hinted at it in season 2 that there could be a potential love triangle between Raph, Landon, and Hope, and all 3 were aware of it. So it's not like it's something brand new or anything, but Raph tried to take a step back so he wouldn't step on his boy's relationship, kind of a thing, which I understand. So it kind of stemmed away for it being Raph and Hope being best friends kind of a situation, which I also love too, because he's a werewolf and they can tie up on that, you know? But the idea of Landon being put into Raph's body, then it's like visually I'm kind of going to get a romantic Raph and Hope, even though technically it's Landon and Hope. So it's like I'm all for that. I want to see that. Because again, I'm a sucker for it. So it's like, do it. So that's going to be interesting right there in itself. Plus also, they don't show it in the promo too, because we probably won't get it until maybe episode 5 when it's actually like the new season 3 footage, is because they just promoted Jed to be part of the main cast, and they just promoted Ethan to be part of the main cast, which I think he hasn't appeared since episode 206, and the last time was when he was jogging through the cemetery and that zombie that was being controlled by the necromancer was kind of following him from the looks of it, and then we have no idea what happened to him. I still think he's an untriggered werewolf, because I want Ethan to be going to the school, because I also want his sister to go to the school somehow, because I want their family to just be brought into the supernatural secret, because I also want their mom to have at least a good ending with Alaric, because all of his love interests tend to die, and we can't really have that for him. It's like he suffered enough. So like I'm still hoping that Ethan is part of the untriggered werewolf part, because I also just want to see more connections of that for Hope, because she is a werewolf. We don't really see it much, and then she's a witch first in the show, and then she's a werewolf, and then we only saw her being a vampire during that one Genie episode with Lizzie in season 1. So there's a lot of things that I'm excited to see. Plus also the 19th episode of season 2, which I think is the 3rd episode for season 3. It's going to be the musical episode. So it'll be very interesting to see how they do that. I don't recall if they had finished filming that before the pandemic hit, or if they have to restructure the musical in order to incorporate the COVID restrictions and stuff like that. So I don't know. But it'll definitely be interesting to see that. But otherwise, guys, that is pretty much about it. That's all I can really think about that kind of popped up when it came to the trailer for me. I am super excited. January 21st. I can't wait to get back into watching the show. I feel like I gotta recap myself because it's been a while, which, yeah, usually it's not that long of this gap between seasons, so I feel like I gotta recap myself for some reason, which I'm happy to do. But very excited. So Thursday, January 21st, I believe at 9 o'clock is when it's going to premiere, and then I'll be doing my recaps for that once again. So hope you guys tune in to see me do those. But otherwise, guys, comment down below what you predict for season 3 to happen, what you took away from the trailer itself. Please let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos if you haven't done so already. If you want, check out my Tumblr page. The link for that is down below. I read blog promos, web clips, quotes, GIFs, synopses, news, all that good stuff, all found in one place. Go check that out. I am behind on that because of school. I'm like in the last run of my program right now, which has a lot of my major projects being due or being like amping up their deadlines. So I'm really trying to keep on top of those at the moment, but I'm really excited about that. But still check it out. I try to keep those up to date as best as I can. Same thing with WordPress. Anything I post online is connected to WordPress. A little more organized, a little more detailed, but still a work in progress as well. But that's about it, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your patience. This probably won't talk about Legacies again, maybe. Not that I plan to, but probably not until the episode airs. You never know, more spoilers might pop up that I might do a video for, but so notification bell if you want to just be aware of when I do update, because I do plan to do a bit more videos during the holidays. I got a 3-week break. I kind of want to take advantage of that. So yeah, just keep on the lookout for that. But until then, guys, this is Mel. Wish you all a great day, great week, wherever you are. Bye for now.